of age where
Like I've been to weddings and like I want to go to a wedding.
I just want to go to a wedding.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like I think the last thing I went was 10. Like now.
thirst for you as in a dry and weary land where there's no water. I faint for you as in a dry and weary land where there's no light. I thirst for you as in a dry and weary land where there's no water. For you as in a dry and weary land where there's no light. 'Cause your steadfast love is better than life. So I will bless you as long as I live. In your name, oh, I will lift up my hand. 'Cause your steadfast love is better than life. My lips will praise you. My lips will praise you. I cry out to you, God. Call out to God until you will hear me. In the day of my trouble, I seek the Lord. You are the God who works wonders. Made known your might among us. And you with your arm redeemed the people. I will remember the words of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your wonders, Lord. I will ponder all your words and meditate on your deeds. Your way, oh God, is holy. Your way, oh God, is holy. I cry out to you, God. Out to God until you hear. In the day of my trouble, I seek the Lord. The God who works wonders, made known your might among us. And you with your arm redeemed the people. I will remember the words of the Lord. Yes, I will remember the wonders of old. I will ponder all your words and meditate on your deeds. Your way, oh God, is holy. Your way, oh God, is holy.
Well, thanks everyone for coming. We're going to take like a break in the set here, and we're just going to talk for a second, explain the album, explain the situation. Sit tight for a second.
It's alright. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sore today after like lifting for the first week and stuff, but nothing like too bad on my groin. Yeah. And like I mean yeah. Really, but like yeah. But this right, and then like this weekend I don't play a lot of games anyway, so like just kind of like getting back into that. We like that on such a way, in that sense.
All right, hi. Can everybody hear me still? Yeah, we're still good. Okay. Hi, I'm Alison, and this is Adam. I think everybody pretty much knows it. Thank you guys so much for coming. I see a lot of friends. Hi, Grace people. I got the Grace people here. We have crew over here. Adam's family, my family. Urban University's back here too. Yes.
I think Crew wins on numbers.
Crew, I think, did win. Look at that.
So we just wanted to take this time, take a few seconds to like talk and explain the album, because there's a lot of like random artsy fartsy creative stuff going on that like no one probably cares about, but we'll probably explain it anyway. So the album is called For Your Glory, right? I hope maybe you've all heard it by now. I don't know. So the theory behind it was that we would kind of explain the gospel and explain the story of God and the life of Jesus through songs and through the order of the songs, so you could listen to the album straight through and kind of understand the gospel and hear the gospel. So that's like the goal here, and here we are tonight. We're going to play straight through the album with the exception of this break, and hopefully present the gospel to Perry Square. So at the beginning you heard that we called it intro, Oh God, I Need You. So that's like what we came to agree on was the first step of the gospel and the first step of a faith in Jesus. Oh God, I need you. You kind of realize that maybe we're broken, and you realize that maybe I do need God. And so that song, the whole idea was like someone realizing that in the room next door. And so if you listen to it with headphones on, you can hear like the oh God, I need you, oh God, I need you for everything. So the vibe was going there. Then the next part, the next song that we sang was from Psalm 63, and we called it Steadfast Love. And that's, at least in my life, my story maybe, that's like the first thing I realized about like God's character. And one of the first things that should be presented about God's character is that he's loving. And we hear in that song that your steadfast love is better than life, and I will bless you.
Yeah, and then the next song, Psalm 118, it is really, the first line, it says, in distress I call on the Lord. And so that line, I think, really stood out in the picture of the gospel. When you come to know Jesus, you know that you're going to have times of distress. You're going to have times when you don't really know what to do and you can't do it on your own. And so that's constantly pointing you back to God, right? And so in distress I call on the Lord. And then the chorus, you are my God and I will praise you. You are my God and I will exalt you, because that's who God is, right? So that's the whole beginning part of the gospel, is realizing like, yes, I do need God and I'm leaning on him, and here's why, and he's worthy to be praised for that.
Psalm 77 is the one that we just sang with the ukulele, the fun little jumpy one. So Psalm 77, the end of the chorus or whatever, it says, your way, O God, is holy. And again, in my story, in my testimony, whatever you call it, I had that realization too, that your way, O God, is holy, and trying to change and just seek after God is like, at least what we came up with as like maybe the next step and the next flow of our songs.
Yeah, and the next one, Psalm 145, Speak and Praise, which we're going to sing next. This one was one of the ones that I wrote, and what I really wanted to capture with this song, especially if you listen to the actual track on the album on your phone, I wanted to capture what it would be like to sit in the presence of God and just be with God. What does that feel like? What does that sound like? What does it look like? Of course, we can't capture that here. We're on earth. We don't have that ability. We can't even understand God fully because he is just so great. But that song is all about you sitting by yourself with God in the middle of his presence with his spirit. And so, yeah, that's what that one is all about.
So now that you know like kind of what was going on in our heads writing it, I would just keep that in mind if you go and listen to the album from now on. Like, try to put together maybe what we were thinking and maybe the gospel from the songs and the psalms that we took from in order.
Yeah, all right, we're going to take a couple more minutes and then get our musicians back up here, and we'll do the rest of the set. So, thank you.
That's the one that the picture So waiting for the pictures to post. Yes, I'll show you them. So like everything's pretty buffalo chicken, spinach artichoke, salsa, guac, taco, queso, chocolate chip. Is that just cookie dough? And he was with the sports.
Yeah, me, we're gonna go a bit of was saying queso you can, but it's time consuming. Like you can't do the cheese melted.
We should make some.
I was gonna say it's like we can. I'm gonna remember vegetables.
Yeah, we do like house. We'll be back for a while, so we can cook without you even using it too.
Yeah. You can just tell us around the house and we'll be back. Oh yeah, we'll be back by. We'll call it 7:30.
I got real probably gonna do some work too. So I'm gonna have some homework to do.
That's good. We're in all the but I might take it Saturday, like.
We're back in the hotel by like 7-ish to eat, and then we're like there for the rest of the night.
So I can take it.
Why did you have to put me with Ange and you and Ella? Like, why wouldn't you put us together? I thought that was a big deal. Ange and Huffman, redhead, Ella, all those good friends. That way for unless they just randomly play around. Yeah. Like, yeah, there was some, like, me and Emily Grant, which they're, like, it's so weird. Well, if we're close, we can just ask what they want to switch when we go on. It's not like they come in and check on us.
Emily Club is nice.
That's an interesting combo there. I wouldn't be surprised if more people sports. Like, I'm sure Ange is probably like.
These Ange can't switch because club.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like
absolutely not.
What about who else? Megan and Morgan is fine.
I can talk to anyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So does Emily too. So she was with Audrey. Yeah, she talks to anyone.
Serena and Sarah, Molly and Annie.
Why did I feel like that?
There was a weird thing freshman year. There was a weird thing doing because almost all the kids are freshmen.
Okay, but
It's like Arena, Sarah, and Sarah, and Christy.
Okay, that's
me,
good.
Emily Grant, and Molly. Me and Emily Grant, me and Bill Molly, Christy just like Christina. Both freaks.
He said, it's good. There's 4 questions. I just, no, the true and false, yeah, so the true and false books. I didn't watch the lecture, so I was like, hey, man, it's okay, also, can we talk about how I have a 185 in this test and a 20 in this one? Like,
We're gonna try that again. We have lost our sound for a second, I guess. So.
Because my teacher's and for one of our quizzes out of 0, that like is at 85%. So in this one, just added on to so looking up, guys.
greatness, no one can fathom. The Lord is righteous in all his works, kind in all his words. The Lord upholds you when you're falling and raises up the bowed down. He opens his hand and satisfies me.
Oh my God, our house is the same. So bad. I worry about getting in my room. Like if I drop something and get ants in there,
Righteous,
I like to bring that in. If I bring popcorn to eat sometimes, I'm like, I better not have so gross.
my mouth will speak in praise of the His holy name. Oh, for He is good to all and merciful, slow to anger and rich in love. Our mouth will speak in praise of the Lord.
They all have like a little like
Forever.
I delight to do your will, your law is written on my heart. You have multiplied, oh Lord, my God, your wondrous deeds and thoughts for us. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. I will wait patiently for you. You draw me from my lonely. You, Lord, my God, will not leave. Your greatest mercy for us. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. May I seek you, rejoice in declaring you. May those who love your salvation sing, great are you, Lord. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. All that I am comes from you, so use me for your glory. Amen.
This next one is Psalm 19. I'm gonna my very best friend Marissa Litzenberg up to the stage. Play saxophone.
Marissa looks like she's rethinking this decision right now.
When it gets dark.
Heavens declare your glory. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Day by day creation speaks of your glory. And by night listens, Lord, your voice cries out to all the earth. But then my life to say, but then my life to say. Words of my mouth, meditations of my heart be acceptable in your sight. May the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. Perfect, guiding us through and through your truth, all together right. Word more precious than gold, sweeter than honey. Lord, reign over me. Lord, reign over me. Words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in your sight. The words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight.
Thank you, Marissa.
Give thanks to you, oh Lord, with my whole heart. I bow down before your name and give thanks for your steadfast love. All the kings of the earth shall give you praise with their whole heart. For they heard the words of your mouth and they say, have your ways, Lord. On the day I called, you answered me. And my strength of soul, you victory. Another of trouble, preserve my life. Stretch your head out against the wrath of my enemies. I give thanks, Lord, to your name for your faithfulness. You will fulfill your purpose for me. Doors will open. On the day I call, you answer me. In my strength of soul, you've increased. Though the Lord is high, He regards the lowly. On the day I call, you answer me.
This is our last song tonight. Our last song on the album. This is Psalm 138. I think that this next part that we're going to sing is probably my favorite part, and arguably the most important part of the whole album. Adam and I talked a little bit earlier about the album and what we wanted it to represent, which is to tell the gospel, right? Part of the gospel is about the cycles that we go through in life, the cycle of life that we're in right now, the high points and the low points, but how God is in that all the time. He's with you at every step of the way. Sometimes He carries you, sometimes He walks with you, but He knows what the next step of your journey is. So this next part is the end of the cycle, and it says, I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I don't know where you are right now in life. I don't know if you're in a really, really good place with God and you feel His power and His presence, or if you're at a really low point. You're stuck in sin and shame and you've lost all hope. Or maybe you're somewhere in the middle. But wherever you are tonight, let's end the night with praising Him for who He is, not for what He's done for you, not for what He's going to do for you, not for what He's doing for you now, because it's not about us. Worship is not about us, worship is about God. Him who was and is to come. And for that, we worship Him. So let's sing this next part.
I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks, I will praise you. And on the day I called, you answered me.
Well, that's it. That's the whole album. Front. Oh, we're so glad everyone's here tonight. Thank you so much for coming out to worship God here in Perry Square and just sing a little, have a little fun. We thank you so, so much.
Everybody, check! Sophia, Mackenzie! We gotta get.
Oh, Lord.
While everybody is kind of hanging out, this is Ali. Come here, bud. Come. He's from Urban University. Urban University is with the Erie City Mission, and there's a big gang of them here tonight. I got to volunteer with them this summer. It was super fun. This is one of the kids that's involved, and he would like to sing a song for us. So, give it up for him.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Ali All-Ameri. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Grenada, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, still, Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, St. Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam, Norway, Sweden, and Iceland, and Finland, Germany now want peace, Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey, and Greece, Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman, Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran, there, Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, Yemen, Kuwait, and Bahrain, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, Portugal, France, England, Denmark, and Spain, India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal, Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia, China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Latin, Tibet, Indonesia, and the Philippines, Island, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, then Bahrain, and Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, and Botswana, Mozambique, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Algeria, and Ghana. But wait, there's more. Brunei, Lesotho, and Malawi, Togo, the Spanish Sahara's gone. Nigeria, Chad, and Liberia, Egypt, Benin, and Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya, and Mali, Syria, Leon, and Algiers, Dahomey, Libya, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, and Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mahan, Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Italia, Yugoslavia, Crete, Mauritania, then Transylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine, Fiji, Australia, and Sudan, Montenegro, and Bosnia, Herzegovina, the Southern Union is gone, South Africa, Georgia, Moldova, Latvia, Belarus, and Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, hey, Kazakhstan, hey, then there's Tajikistan too, hey, Turkmenistan, hey, Kazakhstan, Armenia, Tonga, Peru, Lithuania, Serbia, Kosovo, U.S., Samoa, Balkan, Brunei, Macau, Prima, then Eritrea, Ukraine, and Estonia, here's Macedonia, New Caledonia, then Eastern Slavonia, Ivory Coast, Cape Verde, North Solomon Islands, bye, goodbye.
I didn't even know that many places. Yeah. I didn't know if she was going to say it. Just a whole new microphone.
proud of you, dude. We were like, dude, that's probably be like, somebody put us on the stage and be like, Mexico, US, Canada.
That's it. That's all we
And Russia.
Yes.
Give me a hug.
And I was like, oh my god. That's
like,
that's true. He was still.
he's so proud. He's getting everybody on the
We're going to get the class picture together.
Oh, are we doing it right now?
Yeah.
All right.
So proud of you, dude.
Hi, good to see you guys too.
See you.